Hey guys, it's Teske. I kind of meant to do this video yesterday, but I don't know. Shit just happened, and I was like way too excited. So, I had a package that came in yesterday, and I'm standing up, so sorry if you can see like shit on the ground. But I had a package come in yesterday that I was really looking forward to, and kind of want to share it with you. And those bags are even kind of annoying, so let's fix it. There we go. So, off of Yahoo Auctions, which is a great site, by the way. A couple weeks ago, I managed to find a couple games, as you can see here, for pretty cheap. So, I think I'll start off with the box. I got a boxed copy of Fire Emblem Monstro no Nazo for the Super Famicom. You open it up. It comes... it's a lot harder to do than you would expect with one hand. So, got the box, which was in pretty nice condition. There's like a dent there, and like a dent there, but otherwise the box, considering how old this is, because this came out in 1993, it's not bad condition, but came with the manual, which is kind of wrinkly. I don't know how like that, but I mean, still pretty cool. And then here's the game. Let's get that to focus. Oh, there's the game. It's a little bit yellowed, but not much. I don't really care if it was yellowed or not. And I think this is really cool. So this is like the controls pamphlet, and on the back is like some promotional artwork for the game. So I got all of this for, well, this whole thing for 500 yen. Which comes out to be like $3 or $4, excluding shipping. Shipping was a little bit ridiculous for these two items. And then, so I found that for 500 yen, like this whole thing. Usually they're going around for at least 1,000 for like complete inbox. So that was a good deal. And then I also found this. If you can't read katakana, and this person's handwriting is kind of bad, but it says Torakia. This is actually Fire Emblem 5 Thrakia 776, also for the Super Famicom. I got this for about 2,000 yen, so about $17 or so. But you might be wondering, why doesn't that look like any other, like the other game where it had like the title and shit? A funny story. So I think I'll get a bit closer because I'm tired of standing all day. So Thrakia 776 was part of the Nintendo Power Service in Japan, where you could take blank Super Famicom carts that you would buy separately, which is what this cart is. You'd take it to like a convenience store such as like 7-Eleven or something like that, and there'd be this machine, and you would stick the cartridge into the machine like so, and it would be kind of like I guess it's like a red box where the idea is similar to a red box, where you would choose the game that you want, and you could buy it and download it onto these carts, these blank carts, for a discounted price. So, there's a little bit of dirt in there, but whatever. But, Thrakia 776 originally was released via that service before it got a retail version about a year afterwards. So, This is the easier to find stuff. On eBay, these, like, this condition, same type, goes for about $50 or more. And if you live in Seattle, like I do, there's a place called Pink Gorilla, which sells retro games, as well as some new games. But there's one up by the University of Washington, in the University District, that had this in their, like, jewel case for same condition, mind you, like this style cartridge and everything. Was, I think it was like $80 or $85, and I'm like, no. And I got lucky and found this for about $17. Now, unfortunately, the shipping cost more than paying for the two games together. But, I mean, this is a great thing to add to my Fire Emblem collection because I am trying to collect every single game in the series in some form. On my Japanese new Nintendo 3DS, which is right here, I have Fire Emblem Dark Dragon and Sword of Light, as well as Fire Emblem Gaiden, and I have Monster Nazo here now. I do not have Genealogy of the Holy War, unfortunately, but I do have Thracia now. I have a physical version, like not emulated version of Sword of Seals, Blazing Sword, and Sacred Stones. In the next month or so, God damn it, alright, shut up. Stop it! Fuck! She won't stop messaging me. In the next month or so, I should be getting Path of Radiance from a friend, and hopefully have the money to go and buy Radiant Dawn. I have Shadow Dragon, and have been nagging my dad to get me New Mystery of the Emblem, which is one of my favorite games, for Christmas. And I have Awakening and also Fire Emblem If. So, I just wanted to share this. I know it's kind of lame of me to just brag, but I mean, some people might think this is kind of interesting. And I would highly recommend, if you want to get into collecting like older Fire Emblem games, look around. Don't just stick to eBay and don't stick to eBay or Amazon, really, because their prices tend to be a lot higher. I did get lucky with... Oh my god, she won't stop messaging me. Fuck! I did get lucky with my Fire Emblem Sword of Seals, Blazing Sword, and Sacred Stones, and got them all for about $20 each from Pink Gorilla. I think Sword of Seals and Blazing Sword were each $25, but Sacred Stones was $20. So I did get lucky there, because the general asking price on eBay for Sword of Seals is like between $40 and $50, and I was not really willing to pay for that. Excuse me. And then Blazing Sword, the price varies, but I got a working copy that I know is legitimate, so I'm happy about that. Same with Sacred Stones. But yeah, if you want to get into into collecting these older games, such as Monster Nazo, Yahoo Auctions is a great place to try finding stuff cheap. I mean, I've seen some of these go as low as maybe 1,700 yen. I just didn't have the money back then to get it, but I have seen it that low for this style cartridge. Finding a boxed copy of Thracia is a little bit harder and a little bit pricier, but it is... I don't know, I feel like those ones are a lot harder to come by, so if you're willing to just say, you know what, I want this game just to have it like I did, then you will just suck it up and deal with it with this kind of cartridge. Because these are a lot easier to come by than the ones that actually have Thrakia 776, like the label and shit on it. And even then, like, with these, you can find them with boxes, but they're still about $30 or so. And, like, Mantra no Nazo is pretty cheap. Like I said earlier, like, the box copy with, like, the controls, fudge that, like, with this control pamphlet, manual, the cartridge, and the box, typically, I've seen it between 1,000 to 1,500 yen. Sometimes they go lower, so it doesn't hurt to check. Unfortunately, Genealogy of the Holy War has been going up in price lately, so I wasn't able to get one in the box. I specifically want that one in the box, even though I'm not the biggest fan of Genealogy of the Holy War. It's personal reasons. But, yeah. So check out Yahoo Auctions. Tenso is a pretty decent forwarding service, because Yahoo Auctions is, they only ship to Japan residencies, I guess is the word. But you can use a forwarding service. Yeah, it'll cost you a bit more money, but, I mean, if you're really, really, really into collecting these games, it can be worth it. And it's better than paying, like, an even higher price for some of these games. Like, I've seen on eBay, like, this game, just the cartridge was like $14, $15. And with the box, it's like $25. So I would not do it. But, because the shipping wasn't that bad. I will say, because this was about 2,000 yen, this was 500. I think I paid like 3,500 yen for shipping, which is about $30. But that's mostly because they ship via EMS, which is the second fastest mail service available. So that's part of the reason why it gets so pricey, and they charge for shipping by weight, so that can be kind of a hassle if you're buying a bunch of stuff all at once. But overall, it's a good thing. But yeah, I just wanted to share what I got the other day, and this is part of the reason why I do not have the money for cards, because I actually do go out and try to buy some of these games, and they can be pretty pricey. So yeah, I hope to see you guys in the next video. I might have a deck profile going up next, or maybe some games, I'm not sure yet. But yeah, please stay tuned. If you want more information on how you can get games like these pretty cheap, just let me know in the comments, or message me via Facebook or Twitter. You can tweet at me, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and yeah, thanks. I don't know why I just thanked you guys twice, but whatever. Your support means a lot to me, so I guess I'll see you in the next video. Bye.